everyone, I hope you're well. To everyone who took the time to comment on my last video, I was in a very stressful place and my perspective was incredibly narrow. And your suggestions, um, those of you who directed me to products, to articles, gave me your opinions, and just shared your experiences, it helped me because it widened my perspective and allowed me to think about my situation in a different way. Um, so again, thank you very much for taking the time to comment. I read every single one of your comments and I appreciate them. They really helped me. Um, in that line of things, I'm also the type of person who, when I'm in a situation, I tend to think of the worst case scenario. What's the worst thing that could happen? I'm very careful. I experiment, I work things out in my head, and then when I make my decision, I go ahead and I do it in full confidence and knowing that whatever happens, I'm okay with whatever happens. In this case, I'm talking about doing something permanent with my hair. I am still thinking about doing something, but I want to hold off until the end of the year because at the end of the year, November, December, I will be 4 years in this whole journey, natural growing my hair journey. It'll be 4 years since I have actively cut my hair. And when I say cut, I mean I don't trim my hair. I have cut out knots occasionally, and when I say occasionally, I can count maybe 5 or 6 times I've ever done that in the entire 4 years. So I haven't actively cut my hair or trimmed my hair in 4 years. And that has been intentional because I want to see how my hair grows without me doing something as drastic as cutting it. I want to see it grow. And so I want to get to my 4 year without doing something permanent. In other words, relaxing or cutting it. And yeah, in the meantime, this is a wig. It's a custom wig that I glued onto a stocking cap and then I stitched down the tracks to make it more secure. Hold on, I'll show you the hair. This is the hair. And yes, it was $5 in tax. I know. And it's really, really great hair. It curls very well. It's only 6 inches. I turned it into a bob. And it was color number 33, which is a red. And I made it into the wig and then I put it on and it washed me out. So I decided to dye it black. And I used this box dye to dye it black. All right. And then after that, I put some mousse on to the hair. And then I blow dried it and I curled it and bumped the ends. I'm incredibly happy with the results. It wasn't an asymmetrical bob. All I did was shift it over. It was like this, and then I just shifted it to the side. And I'm really enjoying that look. Anyway, moving on. Like I said, I'm thinking of relaxing my hair. And I decided to go out and do some experiments. This is my shed hair jar. And I use my shed hair to test out products. If I find a new shampoo, a new conditioner, a new product, I test it on this hair so that I don't have to wash it out of my hair, go through the hassle of putting it in my hair, not liking it, washing it out, so on and so forth. So I would suggest doing this as well if you like to try new products, but you're not sure about what the results can be. And also because a lot of the advertising is misleading. People tell you, oh, this product won't cause permanent changes, it won't do this, it won't do that. And then you try it on your hair and then you find that you've permanently damaged your hair. So I took my shed hair and I went out and I purchased a whole bunch of relaxers. I got a box relaxer. The brand wasn't important to me. It was the chemical makeup that was important to me. So I was going for the carbonate relaxer. And then the other one I picked up was the lithium relaxer. This is Hawaiian Silky No Lie Relaxer. It's a hydroxide, but it's lithium hydroxide. And then I was actually going in to buy another jar of this one because I liked the result that I got. And I accidentally picked up this pack thinking it was this one. When I got home, I realized they were different. This is actually Lie Relaxer that has some kind of base cream or something mixed into the relaxer that's supposed to make it more gentle on your scalp. Needless to say, I ended up with 3 types of relaxers that I tested on my shed hair. And the way that I tested out the relaxers was I would leave the relaxer on for the minimum amount of time. For example, with this one, it says for fine hair, 8 minutes, for fine hair, maximum 15 minutes, normal hair, maximum 20 minutes, coarse hair, maximum 25 minutes, for fine hair, minimum 8 minutes, so on and so forth. So I left it on my hair for the minimum amount of time, and then I noted what results I got on my little notebook, and then I kept timing it. I got to 15 minutes, say, and I looked at the hair, and then I got to the maximum amount of time, which is 25 minutes, and I looked at my strand of hair. And I did this with all 3 relaxers, and I looked at the condition of my hair, so on and so forth, just to see what it would do. Long story short, I did this a couple of times, doing different things. I tried adding oil. I tried adding conditioner, because what I want to do with my hair isn't to get it straight, but to change the curl structure in such a way that it makes it tangle a little bit less and makes it easier to comb out. Well, not necessarily comb out, just makes it tangle a little bit less. So I don't want it straight. In fact, the look I'd like to get if I use a relaxer is something that's similar to a blowout, or a little less than a blowout. That's the kind of straightness I'm looking for. And what I ended up finding was that if I mixed half and half relaxer with conditioner, and not just any conditioner, I used my current favorite conditioner, the one I'm using right now. I mixed it with Pantene. And so if I go ahead and do this, I'm going to use this particular conditioner because this is the one that I got these results with. You get what I'm saying? So half and half, which for me was great because I don't like things that are complicated. I'll measure out exact amounts of conditioner, exact amounts of relaxer, mix together thoroughly, and apply them. And I found that if I left it on for, I think, 10 minutes, half and half, I got the result that I wanted. And then I kept the timer going and kept the relaxer on the strand. And I let it go until my hair went straight. I'm talking about the shed hair. And basically I left it on until the maximum amount of time, which was 25 minutes, to see the result that I would get. And it was almost straight. So from doing that, I know the result I want, I can get it if I leave it on for about 10 minutes, 10 to 12 minutes. And worst case scenario, if I left it on for up to 25 minutes from the start of the relaxer hitting my hair will be straight. So basically I have an idea of what may happen. Anyway, I got that out of my system, and then I put it away, and then I also put my hair away. Underneath the wig, this is my stocking cap wig, and this is a comb, but I hate using combs in my hair. I just have it just in case, if I go somewhere and I need to make sure it doesn't move. I'm going to put that away. I have my hair covered by a stocking cap. Please don't look too closely because my hair is incredibly dirty. I will be washing it, I think, tomorrow. And under the stocking cap, I have my hair in African threading, and it is reverting, or it has reverted. The roots are almost completely reverted. They're just being held in place, and they're quite dirty. So that's that. I used yarn, knitting yarn. I have some here, black, and this is 100% acrylic. And basically what I did was, like I think in the previous video I showed the technique for threading. But what I do is I take a double layer of thread, I line up the one end with my hair and let it hang down. Then I wind it around the roots. So I have the one end which is going along with the hair, and then I wind this down. I'll see if I can link the video where I showed the technique. What was different this time was when I got to the end, I took an individual piece of yarn like this, and I tied that at the base and made a bow. And then I washed my hair in the threading. And this is what helped me this month, because I've reached a point where I cannot wash my hair in two-strand twists because it tangles. I cannot wash my hair in braids. I've never washed my hair in braids because my curls compact so much that my hair locks if I wash it in braids. I had been washing my hair in two-strand twists, and as of about 6 months ago, it's been becoming considerably difficult to wash my hair that way. So this is the first time I've gone back to the traditional way of washing your hair, which would have been to put it in the threading, wash your hair, let it dry, and then unravel the thread. And that way your hair remains in place. It doesn't knot up, it doesn't move around, you don't end up with tangles, and it's already sectioned out for you. So that's the traditional method of washing hair. And there's nothing on the ends to keep it intact because, I don't know if I've mentioned before, my hair sets at a certain point. It reverts and then it doesn't change unless I drench it with water. And like I said, this is what has been underneath my wig. I wrap it around like that, and then I put the stocking cap on top. Anyway, I'm rambling on. Thank you so much for watching again. Thank you for your encouragement, and I'll see you in the next video.